And switching gears now, check in with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy LaGoo. Of course, we had those gusty conditions all across the inland Northwest. It's kind of nice now to finally see a break when it comes to that storm.
Yes, it is. It's one of those ones where it's all about messaging here. My hair still messed up despite those wind warnings being canceled. It doesn't really tell the story, but basically what I'm trying to say is that the wind warnings have been canceled, but we're still hanging on to the wind. And in fact, it's going to be a bit of a breezy Tuesday as warm weather makes its way back into the forecast. Today, we saw some incredible wind gusts. Spokane at 60 miles per hour, that's at the airport, Walla Walla. 66, Lewiston 55, and a similar story there in Coeur d'Alene. Moses Lake, a 54 mile per hour wind gust, and now those wind gusts are dying down rather quickly. By tomorrow, we're looking at pretty widespread wind gusts around 35 miles per hour. That's a big difference between what we saw today and what we're going to see tomorrow. Now, when it comes to 35 mile per hour wind gusts, that doesn't mean we're done with this just yet. That's a pretty strong gust. And if there's any branches that have started to crack or started to break, that will still be enough to loosen them and potentially cause more power outages. By Wednesday, we're back to the calm conditions. Now, when it comes to the storm, we saw the bulk of our wind a little bit earlier this evening, and now we're back to the breezy wind and unfortunately more snow. As Cody mentioned, tons of snow over the mountain passes already, and that's continuing. Temperatures down in the 30s means that it has transitioned back over to snow, where it was a snow-rain mix a little earlier today. That's as our storm itself starts moving in. And see this right here? Ooh, those are kind of a sign of some cold air in the atmosphere. As a meteorologist, I look at that and go, ooh, is that going to pull down to the surface? Well, yeah. It is, especially when you have precipitation to do so. That's why we're talking about 10 inches of snow over Lookout Pass. Similar story over Snoqualmie, all said and done, or Stevens. It's just going to be that kind of snowing. Snow still coming down there and likely going to do so through much of the day tomorrow. Now, those advisories and warnings expire late in the morning, but I think we hang on to that snow through the evening, and then it eventually tapers off, and by Wednesday, it's beautiful conditions across the region. But just keep in mind, wet, slushy, and snowy over the mountain passes the next couple of days. We start out in the 30s tomorrow morning. It is going to be a chilly Tuesday morning. By Tuesday afternoon, we're back up near 50, and the warm-up begins by Wednesday, mid-50s, by Thursday in the 60s, and staying there on Friday.